Welcome back to the channel. If you are looking for the top 5 soft pull Equifax credit cards that approve you real fast, you are basically at the right spot. Number 5, Huntington cashback. Our score 8.5 over 10. Now for this card, the soft pull is available to bank customers, but on invite only. You got to be invited. Very important. But the card is great. It's kind of cool. Okay, it's a cashback credit card whereby you can earn 1.5% unlimited cashback on every purchase in store, online, and everywhere in between. And we love this card because there are no caps, no categories, and no annual fees. You get cashback for purchases everywhere. This is really good. And the card also can approve you even if you have a fair credit, not a problem. They will take you if you have bad credit as long as you apply at the branch and you are a Huntington Bank customer. Very important to have that that prior relationship at the banking level. And the card has a lot of amenities in our view. You are speaking about no annual or foreign fees. This is really good. You can pick how to be rewarded. You can choose from automatic monthly stipend credits or you can redeem manually. Totally up to you. We'll love that. And you have additional perks from MasterCard, so you can get World Elite access to 24/7 concierge services from MasterCard. We are speaking about digital wallet access. You have late fee grace. If you ever miss a payment, you get an extra day to pay your minimum payment without receiving a late fee. This is really good, especially if you are going through, let's say you just forgot and things happen. Things happen. So this late fee grace is really cool. You have card lock, you have no cap, free FICO credit score. We love this card a lot because you are able, if you have the Huntington cashback card, to access your FICO score. This is really good. And we have actually heard from some viewers that you can also access your Vantage score, 3.0 credit score also. This is really good. And so you also have contactless payments. That's what I said earlier about the digital wallets access. So overall, this is a great card. Our score 8.5 over 10. The one thing I want to say here is that if you are interested in this card, it's just a lot better to be a Huntington Bank customer. Now, they have not actually put officially a requirement to be a customer to qualify for this card, but it really helps if you are a customer. They will approve you real fast with a higher limit, even if you have poor credit. Number 4, we have Citizens Clear Value. Our score 9 over 10. Boss, in case you just joined the conversation, we are speaking about the top 5 soft pull Equifax credit cards that approve you real fast. And for this card, the Citizens Clear Value card, the soft pull is available to everybody. You can be a bank customer or non-customer, not a problem. But you got to be invited. So you got to receive a pre-qual offer in the mail, in USPS mail or via email, or if you're a customer of Citizens if you're a Citizen Bank customer, you can log into your account and see if you get a pre-qual offer from them, not a problem. And what we love about this card is that we love the flexibility. We love the high limits. We love the fact that Citizens is very flexible when it comes to approving folks who have a poor credit with this card. This is really great. And the thing you have to understand here is that you also have what we love about the card is also the balance transfer flexibility. Check this out. You have a 0% intro APR on balance transfers and purchases for the first 18 billing cycles. Think about that, 18 months. And thereafter, you have a variable APR that oscillates from 16.99% to 24.99%. And the cool thing about this card is that there is no annual fee and the value of this is really great. And so if you think about just the 18 billing cycles with 0% interest rate on balance transfers and purchases, this is really good. And this is Citizens' lowest rate card. This is great. You have a lot of benefits. You actually have extended warranty protection that doubles the original manufacturer's or store brand warranty for up to 1 year. You have ID theft protection that gives you peace of mind 24/7. And MasterCard services will actually detect and help resolve ID theft events quickly. This is really good. And but again, for this card also, it really helps if you are an existing Citizens customer. The bank has no requirements for you to qualify. If you're not a bank customer, you could qualify, but again, It's always interesting, always helpful if you already have accounts with them, either at the business level or at the personal level. So, Citizens Clear Value, our score 9 over 10. Number 4 on our list of the top 5 soft pull Equifax credit cards that approve you real fast. Number 3, we have Discover It Cashback. Our score 9.3 over 10. Here's another wonderful card that actually has a soft pull and that pulls Equifax. So soft pull is available to everybody on the website. You just have to go to Discover's website, and not a problem. You can you'll see the link there. You can see if you pre-qualify. Okay, and again, it's soft pull only. You can also be pre-approved via snail mail, email on your account. Okay. Or let's say if you have if you are a Discover Bank customer, you can actually log into your dashboard. You can receive a pre-qual offer through that medium. Very important, okay? Or even if you are a current Discover cardholder or a Discover Bank customer, I just said it, you can receive a pre-qual offer. So this card is really great. When we talk about the Discover Cashback, we are speaking about what? We are speaking about a card that is really easy to apply. You can apply in minutes with the Discover's easy application process. There's no annual fee plus 5% cashback. Think about that, 5%. You can earn actually a 5% cashback on everyday purchases at different places each quarter, like Amazon.com, grocery stores, restaurants, gas stations, and when you pay using PayPal, up to the quarterly maximum when you activate. Plus, you can earn unlimited 1% cashback on all other purchases automatically. So this is really good. We love the unlimited cashback match here. Okay, so with this cashback match, you can get an unlimited dollar for dollar match of all the cashback you have earned at the end of your first year automatically. This is really good, and the card has a low APR. So you were speaking about an APR that oscillates from 14.99% to 25.99%. And you get a 0% intro APR for 15 months on purchases. This is really good. And so when you think about this card in general, you have a constellation of great features, great perks. And so we love that. Especially we love the dollar for dollar match that Discover has. In other words, all the cashback that you have earned at the end of your first year, Discover will actually double that. So this is really good. And so we love that a lot. And one thing I want to say here also is that obviously with Discover, you understand that they have a 100% US based customer service that are available 24/7. So this is really good. And over the years, Discover has always actually received accolades for its superb customer service. Number 2, boss, we have Key Cashback. Our score 9.7 over 10. I just want to quickly remind you that today's topic is the top 5 soft pull Equifax credit cards that approve you real fast. So Key Cashback, our score 9.7 over 10. So soft pull is available to everybody. So you can be a bank customer or non-customer, it doesn't matter. But you have to apply on an invite only basis. In other words, KeyBank has to send you an invite. Okay, they can send you an unsolicited offer in the mail, in USPS mail, snail mail, or via email. You can also receive, if you are a KeyBank customer, you can actually log into your dashboard. I just said it this applies for all banks anyway. You can log into your dashboard and see if there is some kind of offer sitting there just waiting for you. Okay, so with this Key Cashback, you can earn up to 2% cashback on every purchase with no annual fee. Every purchase, there is no some kind of caps like the Discover Cashback. Every purchase qualifies 2%. So the Key Cashback credit card pays you back on all purchases, not just groceries and gas. There are no categories or limitations, okay? So you are speaking about 1.5% cashback on purchases, 2% cashback for clients who bank and save with Key. So you got to be a Key Bank customer, not to qualify for the card, but just to earn the 2%. Okay, and in terms of the APR pretty interesting too. You are looking at 0% for the first 12 billing cycles on balance transfers made within the first 60 days. After that, your APR will oscillate from 20.74% to 27.74% based on creditworthiness. And so this is the APR that applies for actually it applies to regular purchases and also balance transfers. So this is really something you need to think about. But overall, this is a great card. And what we love about the KeyBank also is that you can redeem your cashback easily. Okay, you can actually also access your FICO score. So basically, KeyBank has a system in place where you can access your FICO score. You can monitor your FICO score. So this is really great in terms of helping you track progress on your FICO score. Let's say you have bad credit or you have poor credit and you're trying to qualify for let's say a higher tier KeyBank card. Having access to that recurring FICO score can actually help you a lot. So wonderful. Key cashback, our score 9.7 over 10. Number one, the best of the best in our view when it comes to the top 5 soft pull Equifax credit cards that approve you real fast. We have Truist Enjoy Cash. Our score 9.9 over 10. This is actually a great card. Great card. Here for Truist Enjoy Cash, you have soft pull available to everybody, bank customers and non-customers, but on invite only. Okay, so with this credit card, you can actually earn unlimited rewards. Okay, think about that. You choose how you want to earn. So you can earn, for example, you can earn 3% cashback on gas and 2% on utilities and groceries with a combined $1,000 monthly spend cap and 1% on all other eligible purchases. Or you can choose to earn 1.5% on all eligible purchases. So this is really up to you. The card has no annual fee. You have a loyalty cash bonus when you redeem the card into a Truist deposit account. You have a 0% intro APR on purchases, and you also have balance transfers in some cases, very important. And the APR, the regular APR, actually oscillates from 16.24% to 25.24%. And so what we love about this Truist Enjoy Cash is that you actually earn unlimited rewards your way. There is no sort of restrictions. Some banks want to put restrictions on you, so they want to control how you actually redeem rewards or how you earn rewards. Truist doesn't have that, so we love that. We love it for that. This is really great, and the card itself is overall the card is great. They will approve you even if you have poor credit. But if you have poor credit, you need to have a relationship with Truist, okay? And Truist over the years has been one of the best regional banks when it comes to credit cards. I mean, even before when they used to have the SunTrust, when Truist used to be SunTrust, because just so you guys know that Truist actually emerged from the merger between SunTrust Bank and BB&T. So that's how Truist came to being. So, but Truist overall, they have excellent customer service. They'll take care of you. They are very good in terms of giving you higher limits. This is really good. So for this particular card, Enjoy Cash, you can actually get a 5-digit limit very easily, even if you have fair credit. So we love the Truist Enjoy Cash for that possibility. Wonderful. Before I actually close to this conversation, I want to have a quick overview about the whole topic of soft pull Equifax credit cards that approve you real fast. Because it's really important that we contextualize the conversation, okay? And the important thing is you have to be in a situation where you have to think about raising your Equifax credit score real fast. Because if you're trying to get a soft pull Equifax credit card, even if they don't actually do a hard check, they don't do a hard pull, you still need to have some kind of reasonable or decent Equifax credit score. So if you want to let's say increase your Equifax credit score, the approach is similar, okay, for your Experian or your TransUnion. It's really similar. You want to actually find out when your issuer reports payment history, so your specific issuer, the one who reports to Equifax. You want to pay down debt strategically. This is something we have talked about before in the past. It's not about just having debt and paying debt. You got to have a strategy, boss. You got to have a strategy. Remember that you also need to, you can pay twice a month or 3 times a month or 4 times a month. Who says you have to wait 3 days before the due date to make your payments once a month? No. You have the options here to actually pay every month, or you can pay twice a month or 3 times a month. Not a problem. And you want to raise your credit limits. So that means what? It means that periodically you want to contact your bank so that you want to raise your credit limits. This will help you actually qualify for a soft pull Equifax credit card, because your overall credit length, your overall credit availability will go up, while your credit utilization ratio on existing credit cards will go down, which is really great. So here you have a constellation of 2 positive factors that affect you at the same time. So this is really great. And also, when we talk about raising your Equifax credit score, you need to mix things up a little bit. It's not about just having one category of credit products. Like I just have credit cards, okay? But you got to have more than that. You got to have lines of credit. You got to have loans. It's not about just going in debt just for the sake of going in debt. It's about identifying your needs and finding the best credit products that will help you reach the goal actually that arose from that need. So it's really important. It's more strategic. It's not a one-time thing. It's not just a fast thing. It takes time. Let me give you a few pro tips before we actually close to this conversation. One thing I want to say here is that you should try to get a credit card from your bank. That's the first thing you should try, because it is easier to be approved for a credit card from your bank. Even if you have poor credit, this is based on our experience. We're speaking here about 30 plus years of experience in this industry. It's always better to apply at your bank, because they see your transactional data. It's not about just you submitting your last 3 bank statements to your own bank, because they already have the data. They have the data, so it's just a lot easier for them just to pull up the data. So this is really important. And the thing is, if you also want to be approved for a credit card, please make sure that you are able to actually get the best credit card based on your credit. Now, there are some pros and cons when it comes to applying for a credit card at your own bank. So let's talk about the pros here. You have ease of applying, so you might find it easier and more convenient to apply online while logged into your bank account, or even in person at a bank branch if you want to talk to a customer service representative about your options. And that's what we advise folks to do anyway. You want to talk to someone before applying for a loan or a credit card, okay? And so, because doing so might also be a good idea, because a bank rep might be able to tell you your odds of being approved, which you want to have anyway. You want to know your odds before actually applying. And think about convenience. Convenience is also great if you already have an account with a bank. It's also important to think about having an alternative to a debit card. So perhaps you have a debit card linked to your bank account that you use for withdrawing cash and making purchases. Instead of doing this, however, it's a great idea to open a credit card you can use for purchases, because credit cards tend to have better fraud protection in case your card is lost, stolen, or used for unauthorized purchases. You also have a potential for generous bonuses. You may qualify for higher benefits depending on your relationship with your bank. For instance, Bank of America Preferred Rewards members can boost their rewards rates on Bank of America credit cards by 25%, 50%, or 75% depending on their preferred rewards tier, which is determined by their qualifying combined account balances. So those are really things you need to think about. And now let's just talk to you quickly about some of the cons that are associated with getting a credit card from your bank. You have a limited option. If your bank, if by sticking to a single bank, you are cutting yourself off from potentially great welcome offers and rewards from other credit card issuers. You may have reduced bonuses, okay, and there might be some you cannot do balance transfers if everything comes from the bank. And if you want to consider getting a new credit card that does soft pull and that pulls Equifax, make sure that you actually determine whether you qualify for a specific credit card in the first place. So this is important to do your research here. Okay, we're speaking about collecting intel. So you ask yourself, do I qualify for this card? It's not about, see, the thing is, nowadays everybody gets on average 1 or 2 or 3 or 5 pre-qual offers in the mailer every single week. Okay, is that your case, boss? If that's your case, what are you trying to do really to actually maybe bypass that nuisance, quote unquote nuisance? The whole thing here is that you have to actually open all those pre-qual offers and see the one that really appeals to you. And what you do is you want to go to a branch yourself and actually get the application process started here. So if you want to get a new credit card, you want to determine whether you qualify for the card, you want to apply for a worthwhile bonus, you want to earn the rewards you want. It's very important to have alignments between the rewards that you need and your lifestyle, boss. And think about the features and benefits you are looking for in the specific card that you are actually targeting. It's important to have this clear idea so that you know exactly what to do and when to do it. And think about the annual fees and interest rates. Does that really matter to you? If it does, how can you circumvent that? How can you avoid that? How can you avoid those fees? Okay. And if you want to make your credit card work for you, please, boss, I want you to pay on time, because your payment history has a huge influence, and I mean huge influence on your credit score. Either you are speaking about your FICO score or your Vantage 3.0 score. Okay, and so your Vantage score 3.0. One thing I want to say here is that you need to understand. So besides the payment history, you also need to pay attention to your credit utilization ratio. This plays an important role here. And so you can use your card actually for everyday purchases. If you carry a card that earns rewards, you can maximize your earning by using it for most of your purchases, especially in any bonus categories it might offer. So this is really good. And you want to make sure though, if you actually go on a shopping spree and charge that much, make sure that you are able to pay off your balance in time, because otherwise, it's not just about paying the balance on time, but also it's about paying the balance in full. Otherwise, interest and late fees will wipe out the value of any rewards you earn. Before I do the recap here, please check out our credit card evaluation approach. We have a system in place to analyze, categorize, and review credit cards, and this could be business credit cards or personal credit cards. All right, let me do the recap here. So the top 5 soft pull Equifax credit cards that approve you real fast. Number 1, we have Truist Enjoy Cash 9.9 over 10. Number 2, we have Key Cashback 9.7 over 10. Number 3, we have Discovery Cashback. We have 9.3 over 10. Number 4, we have Citizens Clear Value 9 over 10. And number 5, we have here Huntington Cashback, our score 8.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. I'll see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.